Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 4 of Luke's Weekend Drive. We're going to take a look at a couple important features of the Drivers of SL Hud today and some tips for driving. We're on the biker weekend organized by Brandy Whittington. We drove across several continents and ended up at Billy Bob's Trucking Company for a party. So let's get started here with episode 4. So I thought it might be helpful to run through some of the key points of the HUD, some of the icons that you see across the top. You can replay this soundbite by just clicking on the question mark up there by the round circle on the HUD. And anytime that you need to review what these icons mean here. But I thought it would be kind of helpful to hear the soundbite and see the graphic. So here we go with a little Drivers of SL HUD tutorial.
Hello ma'am. Congratulations, you are in possession of a Drivers of SL Nav HUD. To reach your pre-programmed destination, just move in a direction that will keep the guidance circle's pointer up at 12 o'clock. The directional guidance circle is green when you are facing your next waypoint, and will turn to yellow, then eventually red, as you face further away from that goal. Touch the circle to expand the HUD to display a wide set of drive time options. Along the way you may receive guidance and cautions about upcoming res areas, fuel pumps, narrow roads or channels, turn directions and angles, etc. Click on the barely legible little orange and black arrow sign if you are lost. You will be rerouted and happily on your way again. Click on the little map to redisplay the last map shown to you during this leg. Click on the small icon with the arrow pointing to the green diamond to bring up a map that will show you the next res area, with an option to teleport there. Click on the cardboard box with an outgoing arrow to get things redelivered to you if you lost a given item or failed to accept it when offered. Click on the steering wheel to be auto-piloted during the navigation phase of the current leg. Click on the file icon to load a leg note card by name. Only do this if you must start a new leg from the beginning. Click on the box labeled Next Leg if you are hopelessly stuck on either the navigation or quest phase of a driving tour leg. To repeat this help at any time, click the little question mark icon you see near the directional guidance circle.
Interrupt your musical enjoyment for a very special public service announcement from the Hamster of Doom. Take it away, Brandy.
Alright, so on part 3, we got a little, there might be 1, maybe 2.
How about 12 or 15 or...
Okay, so there might be a little bit more than normal. What do you call them? Region crossings?
Corner region crossings.
Corner crossings, okay. And so there might be a few of them. So please take it slow. If you can, go off-road if there is no band lines. And just take your time on them.
Okay, so Brandy's advice is to slow down and go off-road and hit the corners, or hit the region crossings straight, and go across one and then turn 90 degrees and go across the others, and then turn 90 degrees once more to get back on the road that you were originally started on, which is okay, but a little bit slow and dangerous too, because sometimes you run into band lines, as she said, or sometimes you might not be able to get back on the road. So I have another alternative method for doing that I use, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, so I'm going to pause for a minute here and show you what my method is. I'm going to drag my mini map over here because this is what I use, and you can see my location on the mini map right here by the red dot. I just went through the corner there that using Brandy's method. So now I'm going to move on up here to this corner. So let's go ahead and move the map back over here, and we'll take off and get down here near the corner.
Region corner ahead. Slow down ahead. Be careful.
There's the region corner warning.
250 meters.
And we're coming up here.
Waypoint in 100 meters.
And so I'm getting real close, so it says 100 meters. So look over here at my map again. You can see how close my dot is to the corner. So I'm just going to slow down here and just kind of feather the throttle as I go through it.
Waypoint in 50 meters.
There it went. One bump. And the second bump. So if I hit those real fast, then I get either unseated or crashed or some crazy sim crossing where I'm flying out through the air. So let's go on up to the next one, and I'm just going to go ahead and hit that at full force and see what happens here.
Waypoint
Sometimes you make it,
meters.
sometimes you don't.
Waypoint
Here we go.
50 meters.
Okay, I made that one. Okay, as you see. Here comes another one. Now let's see what happens up here.
Slow down ahead. Be careful. Waypoint in 250 meters.
Moving along here.
Waypoint in 100
Going a little
meters.
fast to keep the
Waypoint in 50
sim's
meters.
not resin. Whoa! Okay, there we go. And there I got unseated from my. About got killed by the train, but I got unseated from my. Bike here. So what I have to do with that, so what I have to do with that is stand up and reset. So that was what's called an unseat. So there we go. So that's how that works, and that's why you should slow down. Let's go on up here to one more.
Waypoint in 250 meters.
I'm doing very good driving here. We'll get up here to the next one.
Waypoint in
And I
100
think,
meters.
and sometimes even if you slow down, you get an
Waypoint in 50
unseat.
meters.
So here we go. You can see my red dot right there at the corner, and they do have some signs here marking. They haven't rezzed in yet, but showing that I'm right at that corner. So I hit there, and it wasn't a bad bump there. And oh. Another one right there. Oh, there it is. And there. So I made it. So you have to slow down. I mean, you can try to go through them fast, but they're going to catch up with you. And another good thing here is at least Lincoln Labs knows that these cause problems, and they put res zones, a lot of res zones down through here. So if you do lose your vehicle, you can get back here. If you crash, you might have to reload the leg or whatever to get back here, and it might start you right off here where you crashed. So. Okay, so the thing I neglected to do was show you how to set up your mini map. Now I don't know what viewers you can actually do this on. I've used Firestorm for quite a few years now, and that's the only one I really use, so I don't know if this is possible in the other viewers or not, but so this is for Firestorm. And if you right click on your mini map, then you come up with the menu, and I set mine to auto center, and then I show objects, or let's see, no, I don't show objects. I show property lines and world map textures, and I don't check rotate map so it stays straight. So then that allows me to see the where I'm at on the map without having to open up the big map. And then so as I'm moving I can track my progress, so that lets me know when I get near these region corners. So that's just a little helpful hint, and I use that for all modes of travel. Flying, it's really great for flying. You can track your progress and you don't have to keep opening the big map. So that's just another little helpful hint for you here from SL Aviation Network, free of charge. How about that? Let's finish our drive here, and I'm going to play another soundbite for you about what actually takes place at a region crossing. It's amazing that we can even cross regions. After you hear this, you'll say, wow. So let's listen to our sound clip here.
Grid traveling is an exciting pastime in Second Life. It can be relaxing but also at times stressful. Setting up your viewer and avatar for grid travel is key to successful journeys. Reducing avatar scripts, setting the proper draw distance and graphic quality will go a long way to improve region crossings. Let's explore the technical side of how SL works as far as what happens when you cross from one region to another. The following step-by-step process is by Clytina, Professional Cynic, posted in Second Life community forums on November 29, 2017. Sim crossings are generally bad as SL is really bad at handling them. This is a server-side problem inherent in the sim-to-sim transfer process. This is the process. 1. The sim you are on bundles up the current state of your inventory, every parameter of every face of every prim of every object you wear or have in inventory, the current state of every script, every memory variable, the whole damn thing. 2. Your inventory is fired at the asset servers. 3. You are fired at the target sim, naked, bald, and roofed. 4. The target sim decides if it wants to accept delivery of you. 5. The target sim sucks down your total inventory state from the asset servers and tries to figure out which bits of it are supposed to be attached to you. 6. The target sim starts up any scripts in the stuff that's been attached. Cue massive lag spike as your script CPU time goes up about 900% for several seconds. 7. Congratulations, you have arrived. Region crossings are the biggest problem for grid travelers. Make the necessary viewer graphic settings, reduce avatar scripts, and experiment with different vehicles. Some are better region crossers than others. Take your time and don't get frustrated. SL grid traveling is tremendous fun.